Hi, St Clements. I hope you're okay. This is Mr. Poole. I'm in school. I hope you're okay. Um, Today is all about Julia Donaldson, so I'm going to try and bring that up on the screen and make myself a little bit smaller. Are you ready? Okay, so there we go. So this is Julia Donaldson with some of the characters that she has created. So here's some books. How many of these have you read? There's Monkey Puzzle, Gruffalo, Squash and a Squeeze, The Smartest Giant in Town, Zog, Room on the Broom. So many books. So here we go. Let me bring myself down here. When she was growing up, she lived in a Victorian house like this one in London. She had a younger sister called Mary and a cat called Geoffrey. They pretended he was a prince in disguise and would argue about who was going to marry him. She married a man called Malcolm, there he is, and they travelled around the world, writing songs and singing them together on the streets. And this singing on the streets is called busking. One of the songs she wrote was called A Squash and a Squeeze, and this was turned into a book illustrated by Axel Scheffler. And here he is, this is Axel Scheffler here with Julia Donaldson. The Gruffalo is one of the world's best loved monsters. Since it was first published in 1999, it's an award-winning story about a little brown mouse in the deep, dark woods, and it's delighted children the world over. It's helped make Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler the most successful author and illustrator partnership in picture book publishing ever. So here's some questions that were asked to Julia. The first one was, where do you get your ideas? And she says, anywhere and everywhere. Things that happen to my children, memories of my childhood, things people say, places I go to, old folks' tales, fairy stories. The hardest part for me is not getting an idea, it's turning it into a story with a beginning, a middle, and an end. Someone else asked her, do you write with a pencil? She said, when I'm writing a rhyming book, I start off with a pen or a pencil, writing in a big exercise book and doing lots of doodles along the way. If the book isn't going to rhyme, I often write it on the computer. And someone else asked her, where do you write? And she said, in my head when I'm in the bath or out for a walk. So it's quiz time. Here we go. So question one. What is the name of Julia Donaldson's best-selling book? Oops. Best-selling... Oh, try again. Mr. Poole, come on. What is the name of Julia Donaldson's best-selling book? Is it A, Stickman? Is it B, Zog? Or is it C, The Gruffalo? Her best-selling book is, of course, The Gruffalo! Who illustrates many of Julia Donaldson's books? Is it A, Mr. Poole? Is it B, Axel Scheffler? Or is it C, Nick Butterworth? And the answer is Axel Scheffler! When she was growing up, who did Julia Donaldson want to marry? Was it Geoffrey the cat? Was it Tabby McTat? Or was it the mouse? It was, of course, Geoffrey the cat! Yay! She thought he was a prince. Do you remember? Her favourite book that she wrote was called The Snail and the Whale. And here is a picture of it. If I move my face out of the way, there we go. This is her favourite book that she wrote, and it's called The Snail and the Whale. And it's written in rhyme. Oh my golly, I'm really in the way, aren't I, today? It's written in rhyme. This is a bit of the rhyme. This is the tale of a tiny snail and a great big grey blue humpback whale. And those two words, snail and whale, rhyme. So you could pick a word and find some rhyming words to go with it. So I've done one here. Cake. And there's a cake there. Cake. And some rhyming words to go with it. Make, bake, flake, take, wake, and shake. We could have the whole world shakes when Mr. Poole eats cake that's topped with a flake. So this is your turn now. So I'd like you to have a go at choosing one of these words and to make your own rhymes with it. So you could have fly or blow. Oops. Oh, come I'm having a nightmare. Let's try that again. You can have fly or blow or cat or snake. You could try any of those words. Fly or blow or cat or snake. Could you come up with some rhyming words to do with that? Guys, some of the other things I wanted to show you about Julia Donaldson. I wanted to show you on the BBC website there is, of course, the snail and the whale, which you can watch. Oh. There it is. Beautiful. There's also, on Newsrounds, there is an interview with Julia Donaldson all about libraries as well. Really good thing to read. So, have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.